What's going on, guys? Colin here from UroTuning, and today we're going to be talking about the IE PowerLink cable and their new mobile update. The mobile update enables Bluetooth compatibility on all V4 cables, which means you can control everything that you could control with this through your phone instead of a laptop. It makes it super easy to change tunes on the fly, have live gauges, and a bunch of other cool features. Today we're going to show you how to update your cable and flash a new tune on your car, all from your phone. So as I mentioned, this is an update for V4 cables, both existing and new cables. So if you've already purchased a cable in the past, all you need to do is a simple firmware update on your existing cable. If you purchase a new cable, it's very likely that it's already ready to go out of the box, but in the off chance that it's not, we're still going to show you how to update it. So when you purchase a V4 cable, you get this little carrying case. Inside that carrying case is the flashing device itself, little IE logo on there, as well as a USB-C cable that you'll plug into your laptop and use to update the flasher. So what we'll do is walk you through this process. It's very simple, very easy, and in fact, the IE flashing tool does most of this for you. You plug it in here. Boop. Once it's plugged in and has power, you get a little green light. You'll want to go to tuning.performancebyie.com and download their Flash Wizard if you don't have it already. Once you have your Flash Wizard, all you'll do is you'll boot up that software. It'll check for any V4 cables plugged into it, and if there's a firmware update, it'll automatically run that firmware update on the flash device for you, so you don't even have to click anything. Ours is already updated, so nothing's run, but it's very simple, takes a couple of minutes, very easy process. All right, so as you can see, we are in the car's turned on. We are hooked up and connected to the PowerLink cable, and we've pulled up the app. We're looking at the live view of all the gauges right now. So one of the biggest benefits of the new V4 update is that you can get live data feeds directly to your phone and display it in gauge form. There's quite a few nice preset templates here that you can swipe between, or if you want to edit it, all you need to do is tap and hold, and you can update to a new gauge. All of this is customizable. You have different selectable options down here. I'm going to go ahead and update this to engine speed, or RPM, and you can see now we're seeing our live RPM. So the car is slowly cooling down, or warmed up, so the RPMs are dropping. But if I go ahead and give it a couple revs, you can see it popping. It also marks that gray line right there is our peak, so it'll mark that for us. Very cool option, very awesome to have. It's great to look at all kinds of data all at once. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the tune setup now, which is arguably the biggest portion of this update. Again, being able to flash through your phone on the fly is very awesome. We're going to go ahead and flip over to the tune section. Before you're able to look at your tunes, it's going to give you a pre-programmed checklist or a pre-tune checklist. These are things that you want to ensure are done before you flash your car to prevent any issues happening. So you don't want your phone to die, you don't want your battery to die, and you want to make sure everything's set up right for your flash. So we've already gone ahead and done all these. My phone is plugged in. Our PowerLink device is connected, our car is plugged into a battery charger, our hood is open, our PowerLink cable is plugged in, and I will turn our ignition on, but engine off. So there we go. Now we have ignition on, but not the engine on. We'll hit continue. It'll bring up all of our available tunes here in just a sec. So here we have our engine tunes. We are already tuned to a stage 1 low torque file. We're going to go ahead and upgrade to a stage 1 high torque with high pressure fuel pump file and upgrade to 93 octane. So we'll tap on 93, we'll hit buy now. It'll present any requirements that you need. So for this one, intake with turbo inlet pipe is suggested for maximum gains, and it requires a high pressure fuel pump. You'll verify that your car meets those requirements, hit that button, and it'll start to run. It's downloaded the tune, now it'll start to tune the car. For anybody who's tuned a car before, you know sometimes you'll get a lot of flashing lights and stuff like that. All of that is normal. The car is going to go through some weird bits and bobs. Just follow the instructions on the phone as it tells you what to do, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. We'll go ahead and hit yes. So now we can see all of our lights have popped on because it started the tune. It turned our radio on and off. Everything's beeping. Again, this is normal. This is how this tune process goes. Not to be alarmed, just let the system run and do its thing, and just kind of hang tight. So, sorry about the beeping, but as you can see, our tune has finished. There are a couple more steps here that we need to follow to ensure that the flashes run correctly, and they tell you that here. So, our first step is to start the car off fully. We'll start the car. Then our next step is to shut the car off. So now our car is completely off, and then we'll start our car again. And they have a note here, you may have a couple of warnings that need to reset just as you drive, like TPMS or start-stop. Both will disappear with a key cycle or two and a little bit of driving, so nothing to worry about there. As you can see, we have no other warning lights. We can hit acknowledge, and now our car's been reflashed and we're ready to roll. It's that easy. Shout out to Integrated Engineering for this awesome development in the industry. It's very awesome to see new things coming out like this. All of this can be found on UroTuning.com by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. We'll see you later.